What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin202, aka Gavin Randy, here with some amazing news. The Undertaker is not planning to retire following WrestleMania 32. So, for at least last year, we've been hearing the rumor that The Undertaker was going to retire this following April's WrestleMania 32 in its home state of Texas. Many of the rumors suggested that the Phenom's final weekend with WWE would be similar to Ric Flair's in 2008, where Flair was inducted into the Hall of Fame the night before. So, the night before WrestleMania, when he wrestled his final match at WrestleMania, and he was met with a big send-off on the following night's Raw. So, according to Cage Side Seats, Undertaker isn't planning to retire after he wrestles at AT&T Stadium coming up this spring. So, whether or not they're going to decide how they're going to do this, The Undertaker, who will turn 51 prior to WrestleMania 32, has wrestled significantly more than the last 12 months, more over than the last 12 months than he is getting in his previous years, which is a sign that it's a good sign. It's just all depending on how they want to do this all and how it's going to play out and what The Undertaker's plan to do next is after his pro wrestling career, after he goes into the Hall of Fame, and after he's done with the WWE. What will his plan be next? There's not yet anything to know yet, but as moving forward, after he's wrestled significantly more over the last 12 months than he has in his previous years, which is a sign that he's feeling great physically. Leading up to WrestleMania 30 in 2014, which is Undertaker's legendary streak, was broken by Brock Lesnar. The belief of among WWE management was that Undertaker would never wrestle again after the event, which is one of the major reasons why the call was made to have Lesnar break the streak. So, of course, another major reason was that WWE was looking up to build Lesnar up, only to have him defeated by Roman Reigns at the following year's WrestleMania 31. As they thought that if Reigns defeated Lesnar, who had just ended the streak, then he'd be one of the hottest babyfaces in the company. However, they were wrong, and they're still in the process of figuring out how to get the WWE fans to love Reigns. But after Undertaker's last WrestleMania 30, he was kept off WWE television for a year before he returned to action at WrestleMania 31, where he defeated Bray Wyatt, going 22-1. So when the rumor that Undertaker was going to retire following WrestleMania 32 began to pick up steam, people began throwing around ideas of how WWE could book the end of Undertaker's career. So, and the most common idea was that they'd have him defeat Brock Lesnar in Dallas and then retire the very next night. But it's pretty safe now to assume that The Undertaker will not be facing Lesnar in April, as it's looking like the Dead Man will be going one-on-one with the Wyatt family's Braun Strowman as of right now. But WrestleMania is in Texas, but that doesn't seem likely, as Sting will be the headline act at this year's Hall of Fame ceremony. So there are plenty of new and fresh opponents out there for The Undertaker if he does decide to continue after WrestleMania after 32. Guys like Kevin Owens, guys like Seth Rollins, guys like Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are all guys that the Dead Man has yet to step into the ring with one-on-one in a situation. John Cena is also someone who could be a future opponent for The Undertaker, as two of them haven't faced off all that much over the years. But as of the writing, Undertaker isn't scheduled to be back on WWE television until the Raw after WWE Fastlane show in February, which I hope that's not the case, because I'm going to Fastlane. I really want him to be there, but it's unclear who he will interact with upon his return. But again, it seems likely that he'll be facing Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 32, which means that he'll be involved with the Wyatt family yet again, which we don't really want to see. But the last time we saw Undertaker, he and Kane destroyed all 4 members of the Wyatt family at Survivor Series. So to follow that up with just a regular one-on-one match between Undertaker and Braun Strowman is pretty nonsensical. But other than Kevin Owens, who is likely to wrestling AJ Styles at the event, there really isn't anyone else available to face The Undertaker on WWE's grandest stage. So the decision to have Undertaker take on Strowman may just be a result of lack of manpower on the main roster due to injury. But until then, I bring you with more news. So until then, please like, subscribe, favorite. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.